Hi, welcome to Charts Chatter with Chatur Charts, the 8th June 2022 edition. Post the RBI policy announcement today, the markets gained momentum, and as expected, a rally was on the cards because the policy was quite favorable to the market. However, profit booking took its toll, and the gain registered intraday was completely given off, and the market closed with a cut. So Nifty moved within a 200-point range, and Bank Nifty moved in a 500 to 600-point range. So using the five secrets that I had kind of shared with you, one could have even traded both the indices first favorably, and then in the second stage on the downside. So both sides could have been traded very favorably on the bullish side as well as on the bearish side using the ATMA indicator that I had demonstrated. Nevertheless, I think choppiness is bound to stay, and as long as global cues, US bond yields, Indian bond yields, crude oil prices, everything gets under control, markets are bound to be choppy. In the 7th June 2022 video, I had indicated that the chart structure is not all that bearish, and that was the basis on which I had mentioned that if the policy does not rattle the markets on the wrong side, there's bound to be an attempt to scale back and move up. And that's what the market attempted today. But that attempt was sold into. However, even after today's drubbing that the indices received at the hands of the bears, the brown bears, the market still appears to be bullish. And here is where I wanted to share my observations. So this is the daily chart for Nifty. And this is the channel that I had drawn some time back. And yesterday also it broke outside the channel, fell down and took support at the 16,300 zones. Today it made an attempt towards 16,500, but again decided to settle around the 16,356 mark. So it's kind of range bound at this stage if we look at it from a daily chart perspective. But if we were to kind of drill down a little bit, what I have observed today is that the price has made a lower low on the hourly charts. So between 3:30 on the 7th of June to the 13:30 candle on 8th June, that is today, the price has made a lower low, but the MACD has made a higher high. So there appears to be a bullish divergence yet again. There is also a bullish divergence on the stochastic as well as on the RSI. So this is a triple whammy. And such patterns rarely kind of fail. That has been my experience. However, it's markets again, and it's totally up to the markets to reward us or favor us. So, but this is a very, very kind of a high probability setup that you have RSI, MACD, and stochastic, all three of them giving you a bullish divergence, and the likelihood of this panning out is quite strong. So eventually time will tell as to whether this rewards us or not. So I am still bullish on this market. So I think the market will re-attempt 16,500 level on Nifty over the next maybe 2 or 3 sessions for sure. And let's see whether that happens. Let's also have a look immediately on the Bank Nifty. So this is the Bank Nifty chart. Yet again, it attempted a high of 35,449 today post the RBI policy announcement. But thereafter, heavy selling, especially in private banks with ICICI, Axis and Kotak specifically being targeted. It brought down the index, but still it closed around the same level as yesterday, and it has kind of taken support. So if we look at the hourly chart again for Bank Nifty, on the hourly chart, between 1:30 p.m. yesterday and around the same time today, the price is made an equal high, which means that, or an equal low, you can say. It has made an equal low because it made a low of 34,900 yesterday at about 1:30, and it was again at 34,893, so around the same price. So it was an equal low. So you see a flat line support out here. But if we look at the MACD, the MACD has actually gone positive today. So the MACD histogram is on the positive zone, and I have drawn a black line here. That is the bullish divergence on the MACD. The stochastic between 10:30 a.m. yesterday and 1:30 p.m. today is again positive. So is the RSI. So it's a triple whammy out in the bank Nifty as well. So if two benchmark indices are kind of giving a triple whammy signal that it does not want to go down, it seems so difficult and to accept that this market will move down further. So, and as I said, with two benchmark indices showing three triple whammies, the probability of this setup succeeding is quite high. But we'll have to wait and see whether the market rewards us accordingly. So with this, I would kind of wait and watch tomorrow and see what happens. So that's all for today. And if you like the video, please press the like button, share it amongst the trading community, and do let me know your comments and suggestions. Thank you so much and have a nice evening. Bye-bye.